Hello and welcome to the Academy of Modern Martial Arts. Today we're going to be examining individual movements from what is arguably the most popular Tai Chi form in the world. Rather than taking you through a guided demonstration of the entire form, we're just going to look at it piece by piece. And I hope that you enjoy the journey with us. Again, I want to remind you that this is simply meant to be fun, an enjoyable exploration of what it means to move your body through space. And Tai Chi is just a really great way of being mindful about that process. So from the beginning, we start with that opening salutation. If Tai Chi is about physically aligning our body and moving our body through space with physical alignment, it's just as important that we align our mind and that we practice the emotions and the mental state that we want to be doing in our form. Because what's true is, every moment of every day, we are practicing something. And we're not just practicing what we're doing, we're practicing the way we're going about doing it. So let's look at that opening salutation, which is designed specifically to address our mental state. Again, Tai Chi is not just a physical practice, but it's a mental and emotional practice as well. So at the beginning of the form, and then again at the end of the form, we want to align our state. And the way we do that is with this opening salutation. We're going to begin by having both feet together. Knees are slightly soft. Again, in Tai Chi, all of the joints are soft. We never lock out anything. Everything is relaxed and settled into place with a little bit of softness to each joint. So we're going to begin with a nice big inhale. And while we reach out with our fingertips, we also want to simultaneously be pulling our shoulder blades down. And we're going to take this first section and we're just going to have a positive external focus. Essentially, thinking good thoughts about others. Next, we're going to come through. We're going to take a nice big inhale, pulling those hands back up and around. And we're going to shift having a positive internal focus. We're thinking good thoughts about ourselves. At that point, we're going to relax, clear our head, and just focus on feeling the form and what our body feels like as we go through the form.
From the side, you can see the circle the arms make as they go up and out, come back in towards the body before settling gently down.
So when it comes to Tai Chi, there's a number of postural cues that we want to keep in mind. First, we'd like to rock back and forth on our feet so that our weight is located just behind the ball of the foot. Keeping the weight there, we want to move up to our knees, and we want to ensure that our knees stay bent or soft. Coming up from the knees to the pelvis, we want to drop the tailbone or pull up the front of that pelvis, creating a little mild activation in the abdomen. Then we want to lift up out of that sternum, which reinforces our shoulders going down our back. Lastly, we want to raise up out of the crown of the head and also sort of push that chin back a little bit to counteract all that forward leaning we tend to do these days. So with those postural cues in place, when the shoulders are set where they go, we should notice that the arms hang a little bit more, they both hang freely and they hang a little bit further away from the body. So opening Tai Chi, we're going to simply sink down into our stance, and we're going to move the weight over into the right leg, unweighting or emptying the left leg. We demonstrate that by pulling the heel up, crunching in the abdomen, bringing that foot over, switching, pulling the toes up, extending the heel to the floor. Once we make contact, we shift our weight and move the body over. So it's helpful to think about inhaling as the hands pull up, almost like you've got a helium balloon tied to your wrist and everything else in your arms is nice and relaxed. So we're in position, we allow those arms to float up on an inhale, taking a nice deep inhale. Then when we hold our breath with the lungs full, we're going to allow the arms to come back in toward our body. We're going to allow the heel of the hand to lead the way as it drops down. And we're going to allow the falling of the arms to help us expel the air from our lungs. Demonstrated sideways, we'll notice that there's a circular pattern to it. So again, our knees are nice and soft. We raise hands on an inhale. The wrists are lifted up. Again.
So there you have it, the first two components, the opening salutation, where we take a moment to have a positive external focus as we think good thoughts about others, and then shift to having a positive internal focus as we think good thoughts about ourselves, and then clearing our head as we prepare to perform the form itself. From there, we look at opening Tai Chi, stepping out evenly with an empty leg, placing the heel on the floor, finding the center of our balance, and raising hands to begin the form. Have fun practicing until these movements become more and more natural for you.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you found something valuable in this process. And even more, we hope that you enjoyed the time you spent with us.